Hey, can we get a sick beat here? I have a Patreon. Patreon.com/Matthew. There you can find bonus content from a podcast. Both the Rip Wits for Paleobites. For Paleobites, we discuss pop culture, fiction, prehistoric animals. And this month, we're talking about 10,000 BC. 10,000 BC. Yes, the Roland Emmerich film. It's great. Everyone hates it, but we love it. It's about cavemen, the mammoths, building pyramids. Link is in the description. Thank you for your support. Have a wonderful day. Ooh. Sort of like a freelance alternative style beatboxing sort of thing. Yeah, this was totally worth the 20 minutes of edit time it took. Totally worth it.
Roar, growl, snarl, bellow.
Welcome to Paleobites, the podcast that's dynamite. Excuse me while I go shoot myself.
Doesn't that mean you're going to blow yourself up? What does that have to do with shooting yourself?
I mean, I'm shooting the dynamite. Real extra hardcore.
Are you blowing up the dynamite?
Yeah, I'm putting it over there. Just be like,
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
let me just go light this torch here. Ooh.
Fire.
Gold!
Yo.
I'm trying to be like Yosemite Sam here.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just like, hit me, frag nabbit.
That's gonna ruin your hat, though.
Oh, and I'm just all covered in soot, like, ooh.
Yep.
My name is Matthew Dahl, and each week I and a rotating series of guest co-hosts talk about and rate a genius of prehistoric animal. This show's been going on for almost be it dinosaur, mammal, arthropod, and so on. This week, it's my person who has been with me on this wild ride for so long. When does this episode come out? Hold on, let's see. I mean, not that you've been on every episode, thank God.
I was gonna say.
This is according to the schedule here, which is subject to change because people's schedules changes, but according to this,
What?
it's the 124th episode. Someone who's been here for almost all those episodes.
Been a long time.
It's Lawrence Mack. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself, Mr. Doddle?
I'm okay until I looked in the mirror and laughed because I'm a joke.
Oh, well, yeah, I do the same thing every morning to brighten my mood.
I'm not a funny joke though. I'm a sad joke.
Right. No, you're a funny joke.
You know, like that in the jokes
didn't
and
come out
that Arthur Fleck told in Joker. You know, to the crowd.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's me. I'm those jokes.
Oh, okay. Well, you're helping take down capitalism and corporate America.
Oh, then I'm worse than those jokes. You know, it's actually really funny that movie was like, before it came out, was really feared by media pundits as like, oh, this is going to inspire right-wing violence. Like, this is going to inspire like right-wing incels. Like, they'll see this as a hero of like the repressed incel culture. Like, right. The movie comes out, it's very left-wing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about like this guy
Right.
realizing how much the capitalist culture has
Right.
wrecked him and wrecked his city, and he's going to fight back against. Well, not fight back. It's not in a heroic way. It's broken.
Right,
this man.
yeah. I mean, he's definitely inciting things that are very bad.
Yeah, but like it's because it's like this culture has repressed him and other stuff. And also, like, he doesn't have the proper health care for his condition.
Right, yeah,
It's
exactly.
a very left-wing movie.
Yeah, exactly. It shows all, this is literally where we're going if we continue on the road we're on. This is something very realistic that could be happening very soon.
Okay. So, if you could brighten that movie up with a dinosaur-related question.
Oh,
movie The Joker. Which one and why?
Specifically the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Okay.
And instead of him
Roberta,
shooting
yes.
Murray on the show, the T-Rex comes in and eats him like he does that guy at the porta potty.
Okay. Wait, eats the show guy or eats
The show
Arthur
guy.
Fleck?
Oh, the show guy. Arthur Fleck's got to live.
Okay.
He's got to incite the violence.
You know, this actually isn't the first time the Joker and a T-Rex have teamed up in a movie before.
Oh my
Lego
goodness.
Batman. In fact, I think the Joker even high fives the T-Rex at one
See?
point.
Exactly. This isn't even like a new idea. That movie would be like a reprise. Like fans loved that scene so much in Lego Batman, they were like, we need more of this.
Or I should say, like, he high-two'd the.
High-two.
Because not only does the T-Rex have 2 fingers, so do Lego people. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. I was just gonna say, yeah, okay, high-tooth there you go.
high-two'd the T-Rex.
Yep, and then they wanted to make another collaboration film, and thus the Joker and T-Rex.
What a dark turn. He's like, after Lego Batman, I was like, I'm really chasing that Oscar, you know?
Exactly, got to go with something deep, really good. And Arthur Fleck as Joker, he goes in there, he's doing his thing, he's delivering the performance of his life, and then he's got to get that T-Rex in there to just finish it off. Boom.
Casting
Academy
is like
Award.
a little less Zach Galifianakis, a little more Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. Boom, Academy Award.
Yes, and so it happened.
Yep.
We all loved it. And
Right?
that T-Rex was shunned because
Yep.
the Academy is notoriously speciesist.
Exactly. But of course Robert De Niro got an Academy Award for being eaten by the T-Rex.
Yes.
Beautiful death
Yeah,
performance.
it's funny because you said the dinosaur from specifically the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. You know, it's known as Rexy, but a fan nickname for it is Roberta.
Oh, really?
So Roberta eats Robert.
Roberta ate Robert De Niro. That's awesome.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, you know what
That's a
dinosaur
deep
I would have used was Khaan, and you know what movie I would have put it in?
Khaan.
Yeah, we're talking about Khaan. I brought the Star Trek fan here on the show.
Yep. Where?
Well, here's Amir.
Oh.
Remember oh, yeah, see, that's you. That's you. Yeah, there's the Star Trek fan.
It's me.
The joke himself. Oh, let me look at this here.
Wait, does that mean we're jokers?
Oh no.
There's not a T-Rex coming over, is
I'll
there?
tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve.
Munch. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Anyways, we're talking about Khaan, by the way.
Khaan Noonien Singh,
Or
the
it's
evil villain
yes,
of Star Trek.
Yes, but also the Oviraptorid. Actually, its species name, because Khaan just means Lord, but I don't want to have the episode just called Khaan the Lord.
I mean, he is. Khaan Noonien Singh, our Lord and Savior, freed us from that evil Kirk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So its species name is McKenna, like AI at the end, with not like Y.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's named after McKenna, one of the, I think the person who found it. I think. Hold on, I should have looked at what it was named after. I've done this before. Where it's like this named after
Right?
this thing. I'm like, but I guess we'll never know. It's like that Leeds Ichthyes episode. It means
Yep.
the fish of Leeds. I'm like, who the hell is Leeds? We'll never know.
Right? Who knows?
So Lord
Lost to time.
Lord of McKenna.
Lord of McKenna.
Yeah.
Huh.
Type is an Oviraptorid theropod, a group of dinosaurs that includes Oviraptor. Boy, that was redundant as hell.
Wow.
Size 4 to 6.5 feet / 1.2 to 2 meters long.
Now, he was supposedly genetically enhanced. I
Okay.
keep going back to the other con, apparently.
And I mean, that's okay. We did this for the Volcanodon episode.
Right, yeah, that's true.
So-
That's true. Khan was a genetically enhanced person. Like he was supposed to be as a super soldier. Super,
I mean,
you know,
6.5 feet.
politician.
That's super soldier
Yeah,
size, I
right?
think. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 4.
4 to 6.5
Oh,
feet.
4, 2, 6. Oh, okay. Apparently I.
1.2 to 2 meters long.
The
Not
genetically
not
enhanced
tall,
ones
but-
are the ones that have those extended sizes.
Yes. Okay. Diet's omnivore. Makes sense. He's a,
Yeah.
but possibly
that makes sense.
herbivore. It's hard to tell with Oviraptorids.
But don't they don't eat the eggs and stuff?
That was what we
Right.
used to think.
Did they not? Did we?
I mean, they
disprove
might. They
that?
probably wouldn't have said no to it, but we
Right.
don't think that was like the nests that we found
Yeah.
with Oviraptor were actually their own nests.
Ah.
Wasn't that just mean? We just saw this nest and
just-
we just assumed
We're just
you're stealing someone. That can't be yours.
Right, exactly. We're being racist towards these poor overraptors.
Yeah, it's like look
like,
at those
oh.
equations. Those can't be. Oh, those getting us to the moon, huh?
Right, yeah.
Watch the movie Hidden Figures, guys. So, all right. So, time late Cretaceous, 75 to 71 million years ago. Location Mongolia, not India. I know. Wait, what's his name?
Khaan Noonien Singh.
Yeah, Mongolia. I mean, to be fair, it's not too far off,
I
right?
don't know if he came from India.
Oh, would he
I mean,
come from
it's-
Mongolia?
No, he didn't come from Mongolia. I can't remember where he came from. He wasn't. So in the history of the show, the planet was a little different because that was during the eugenics wars.
Oh,
Where people were messing with human genetics a lot, and that's why Khaan is such a big villain, because he's like a super soldier kind of like Captain America a little bit.
Okay.
But they were altering people's genetics prior to birth,
Yeah.
instead of like super soldier serum or something.
Mm-hmm.
But he was incredibly intelligent. They upped his intelligence. They did this with all of them because there were tons.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Khaan was just the person who was leading the whole charge, the whole wars.
Right.
And I don't think he was. I don't remember where he was from because they've said it.
Well,
I think it was a European country, maybe.
Maybe. Oh, well.
I'm not
makes
entirely
sense considering he was played by good old Benedict Cumberbatch later on.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so-
He went from, Robert Meltebone,
Yeah.
Ricardo Meltebone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, to Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well, it was described in 2001. Pop culture appearances, it had its own Star Trek movie, of course.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And
a couple of them.
And a famous line referencing it. In fact, they were so nice to reference this line that in the species name that they added an extra A in Khaan.
See? Yeah,
so you're
exactly.
shouting it a little.
Khaan!
See, that's like 4 or 5 A's. It's like Khaan.
There you go.
Yeah, just like how you say it in the thing.
Khaan!
Yes, yes.
And of course, just so everybody is aware, we probably should have put an alert at the beginning of this episode. If you do see Khaan anywhere, make sure you report him to the authorities. He murdered Spock before Spock came back to life, so he is a fugitive from the law and needs to be arrested. He's very dangerous.
Yes, indeed. I thought you were going to say it first. We need to put an alarm here. If you make a drinking game out of this, every time I say Khaan, you will die.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you will die. But a better option would be, if you're a stoner, take a hit every time you say Khaan.
You will be
incredibly
tripping
stoned.
all sorts of balls.
Yeah,
like-
but you probably won't die from that.
But that's
So,
just a big bit of exposure, the Khaan thing with the whole movie. Like, it'd be like if Return of the Jedi had a Chungkingosaurus in it.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Anyways. All right, this thing's full scientific name, like I said, was Khaan McKenna, which wouldn't sound out of place in a standard American high school.
Yeah. It sounds like you got the.
I mean, spelled a bit differently, but it's like, and here's varsity player Khaan McKenna, stepping up to the plate. Did I use that terminology right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, is it varsity? Is baseball? I don't know. Or is that football? I don't know.
No, varsity is for all sports.
I don't know. Look, I don't know jock stuff. I'm a nerd. Chads play sports. Virgins make dinosaur podcasts.
Wait, what am I doing here then?
You didn't make the podcast. You just-
That's true.
Okay.
Guest hosts don't have to.
Yeah,
be
I can have all the Chads I want as my guest co.
right.
So, Khaan was an oviraptorid, another one of those creatures we talked about in the show before, but we're even discussing oviraptor itself, because I did an episode, actually just today as of we're recording this, I just released the episode Incisivosaurus.
Incisivosaurus.
Have you heard of this one? It's the one with the buck teeth.
That's cool.
Is it?
Buck teeth?
No.
The name sounds cool. I'll
It means
say that.
incisor lizard, but it's the least cool looking
Oh
dinos.
my god, does it need like those really big nerd glasses to wear to school?
It's just like, here's Incisivosaurus.
Oh my goodness gracious. They even the feathers that they gave him on top of his head even look like a nerd haircut.
Yeah,
too.
it looks like a nerd mullet sort of.
Yeah.
No, my co-host of that show episode, Laura Alsey, when I was
Uh-huh.
asking her what animals does she want to, she wants, I want something fluffy and dumb looking. I'm like, you can't get much more dumb looking and fluffy than this.
Right. Yep.
So,
Yep.
anyways, so by the time I actually end up doing that Oviraptor episode, we'll have so little to talk about, I reckon. Like, just
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've already discussed all the Oviraptor stuff.
Anyway.
Maybe that'd be for like if you're ever bringing a new co-host onto the show or a new guest host. Yeah.
No, it's the same 5 people forever.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Sign a blood pact, guys. You can never leave. Did I tell you that, by the way?
Oh no! I am. When did I sign that? I don't even remember.
I
getting
pricked your
pricked.
finger while you were sleeping.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, moving on. Anyway,
Oh,
let's not
okay.
talk about it. No, let's move on.
Right?
Let's neither here nor there. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure my lawyer listens to this. Can you help me out?
Oh, he signed a blood contract too.
Oh. Well, that
And he's a lawyer. He
sucks
takes
the
those
blood.
contracts very seriously.
Yeah, and he drinks all that blood.
Yeah, that he does. All right. So, all right.
As our Lord and Savior Hammond would say, the only one on my side's the blood-sucking lawyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the Lord as in Khan. Lord of McKenna. Like,
Well, oh,
yeah.
that's the Lord of
But
McKenna.
I'll take
He
that
didn't
too.
say
yeah.
that line though. So.
He didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
But Khaan was unique in that the holotype was actually not just one skeleton, but two, both almost complete. They were of the same size and build, and also the same age, with the only difference being the anterior chevrons or the arc at the ventral side of the tail vertebra. As in, the difference involved an expansion above the end that increased in size along with the sequence. This has ruled out the difference from being from body damage or any other pathological origin. Thus, it's genuinely believed that these differences were from sexual dimorphism, meaning the two Khaan skeletons were presumably a mated pair that died together. Thus, they're informally known as Romeo and Juliet.
That's cute.
Yeah. Is it? Romeo and Juliet's one of those shows everyone misinterprets. Like, it's like,
Well-
oh, it's a beautiful romance. No, it's not. It's two teenagers who are idiots.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about as much about the names that they gave them, but the fact they kind of, they stayed together until death, and
Yeah.
they
It's like
they
the...
stayed with each other.
Well, it's like finding those if you go to I was in Pompeii or something where
yeah, Pompeii, a
where
couple
you-
in together.
or it's like you got the skeletons that are literally holding hands.
Yeah.
like
I think they found something similar on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Found some couples that stayed in their beds since the ship was sinking, so they
Yeah.
couldn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, tragic and terrible, but that's
Yeah.
cute.
Then let's take a moment of silence. Khaan!
There's no moment of silence. Khaan did this. He killed them. How dare! And then he just escapes to space on the Botany Bay, and then goes to kill more space people.
Yeah, exactly.
He must be stopped.
He must be
Must
stopped.
be stopped.
Anyways, but so this it's kind of sweet to see this mating pair dying together. So I bet another individual found the two dead, looked furious ahead, shook their fists, and with a dramatic musical sting, they let out the famous words that, and let's say I'll say it together. Poop! I mean, I liked how I was really baiting you there because you looked so excited. Like, all right, here we go. I'm gonna say,
Right? Yeah.
it's my
ready.
big performance.
Let's do it.
Wait,
Ready.
What? Wait, what? Poo?
I didn't know we were bringing back the Triassic period.
No! Of course, you'd ruin that with that. Was this all a build up to this one joke? Yes, it was.
Yes, yeah.
All right, there's not really much more to talk about with Khaan. It's a very typical oviraptorid. And the cladogram of its relatives, and that's a nerdy ass word.
I
I've
was
ever
just
heard of
gonna- yeah.
cladogram.
I was gonna say that's something I talk about every day. People's cladograms.
Khaan was more derived than the more famous oviraptor, and the slightly less famous, but still more famous than Khaan, Chipacti, is a Citipati.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, it was. I say it's more famous than Khaan because I remember when the Denver Museum did those animatronic dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a Chipacti. Or
Oh, they
whatever.
did?
Yeah, so
Interesting.
instead it's related to the funny-sounding Conchoraptor. I barely know her. Finally, I did it! I've been wanting to do that for so long.
You made it. You're in the big leagues now. Wait. Say that joke again.
That joke again. Okay, sorry. Conchoraptor, I barely know her. Oh, man.
Tears. That was good.
All right. So as well as Conchoraptor, it was also related to Nemegtomia, and the even funnier sounding Hey Euania.
What'd you call me?
Hey you, Ania.
Oh, I didn't know my name was Ania.
Hey you, Ania. It's me, Khaan McKenna. You gotta go watch me play in the varsity game with the hoops and the sticks and the whatnot. It'll be fun.
Yeah, just make sure not to kill Spock McSpockerson.
Yeah, see, that's the scene from the Oviraptor High School drama. It'll premiere on CW next week.
Call Khaan the musical.
Yeah, but it's like you got, hey, you, Anya, it's me, Khaan McKenna.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like a really dramatic soap opera.
Yeah, oh my god. I can't believe I'm making these jokes about these obscure-ass dinosaurs.
Right?
What am I doing with my life? I'm 30 years old!
And yet here we are.
Yeah, hold that mirror up at me again.
Oh, yep. Okay, here you go.
I'm pointing at it too and laughing.
Like you're pointing back at yourself.
Yeah, pointing at the joke and laughing.
Right? I actually wrote a joke on there. It said, "Why did the chicken cross the road?
What? Why did the cricket cross the road?
To kill Spock." Khaan! That was really bad.
No, I'm not. You expecting me to laugh at that? Expecting me to laugh at that?
No. I would have expected to
You
probably edit
expected
that
me to-
out so I don't look like
You
that
expecting
much.
me to laugh at that joke? Well, guess what? You expected correctly. Let's rate Khaan 1/65 million. I'm gonna rate.
65 million. Duh, I mean, Khaan, perfect name. You know, he has great pecs in either universe or way you look at it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So you know, he's a really good villain.
Yes.
One.
To either Protoceratops eggs, which again it didn't actually do, or might have maybe sometimes. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, maybe it's possible.
Yeah.
You know, apparently it was a good parent.
Yes.
It was with its eggs.
It was a romantic.
It's romantic. You know, they stuck together. And you know, superly genetically enhanced.
I'm gonna give it like a 33 million, perfectly in half, or 32.5 million.
32, okay, there you go.
Because while it was really good in one of its movies, it was really bad in the other one. And the director was like, "Oh, it's not gonna be in this movie. It's not gonna be in this movie. It's totally in the movie."
Well, to be fair, it was the one that was in the good movie was also in a good episode. So you could even go a little bit over.
So
half.
40. Oh, God, man. I just want to say 44 million, you know, because 66 million is easy to divide by 3, but 65 million? No, hell no. That 1 million makes all the difference.
It makes all of the difference.
I think it's 43.66 million. I think.
So 30, because are you doing a third, or are you cutting? Are you doing like 3/4?
Just carry the 1 divided by 2. You know, use the language, but if you use the original alphabet, Jehovah begins with an I. And,
but I is imaginary, so
okay,
that wouldn't work.
So pi is 3.14, but I had blueberry this morning.
And that tangent that we've been on, almost forgot to add that.
I mean the cosine though.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm the cosine. It makes you the sine, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we're on the tangent, so
Yeah,
that means it's...
Khaan! All right, that's it for this week.
And as you know, what happens at the end of every episode, I'm sure.
Wait, no, hold on.
What?
Before
No?
we
Is
get
there
to
some-
that.
Oh, there's something
Before we get to that.
Before that,
If you want to
okay.
get a hold of the show, you can
Oh,
call.
that's before that?
Yes!
I've only this is my first episode, guys.
Yeah.
All the other episodes that you've heard, despite some of our references to previous episodes, do not exist.
Yeah, that was the Indian version of you. This is the racist white version. Of
Oh.
Yeah, because like when they brought you into the reboot, we all said you wouldn't be in this one, but you did, and you're played by a white actor now. So
This time British.
yeah, that's true.
Eh?
Yeah. You want to get a hold of the show, you can contact me at mattd@matthewdoncareer.com for any general questions to either co-host. You can follow me on social media for some reason. Matthew Don Creator on Facebook, and Matthew Don 64 on Twitter, Matthew Don 64 on Instagram. Also have a book series on Amazon Megazoic available for print and Kindle. You know, I might have put a Khaan in there at one point. I don't remember.
Put a Khaan in where?
In Megazoic.
Oh.
There might have been a background character like this thing said this, that, that guy. Sometimes
Right.
there's a crowd. Someone has
Wait, Bud's walking by, and all of a sudden you hear,
yeah, I mean, like, there's like a crowd of protesters, and one of them's like a Korea Ceratops. Somebody can throw one of those in there. Sure, I can
Right.
throw a Khaan in there.
Exactly.
I
So-
think somewhere, I'm going to say in Megazoic, the Primeval Power, there is a Khaan.
Nice.
Let me know, listeners.
Right? Let the author of the book
Well,
know if he did something
I
in the
could
book.
search for it right now, but I just cannot be fricked.
Yep.
All I had to do was go into my document, press Control F, and just type in 5 simple letters. I just cannot be bothered.
That's to be fair, that is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to boot up the computer. You got to use.
I'm already bored.
You got to use that play finger of yours to type out.
Oh,
some
those
letters.
previous episodes, yes. Yeah. All right, that's it for this week. Oh, I forgot to mention all these episodes again. I also have a podcast called The Ritwit. No wonder it has less downloads than Bailey. I'm forgetting to talk about The Ritwit. I'm sorry, Matt David, my fellow co-host there.
Yep, that's not a good way to get them to join one of your episodes episodes of Paleo Bites by forgetting about him.
No.
Yep. Now
I mean,
he'll
he's never
listen-
going to do it anyways. He says he's not qualified. I'm like, no one's qualified. I'm not qualified to host this show.
Right? That's his reason. He's not qualified.
Yeah, he doesn't like to talk about stuff unless he's.
I was gonna say, hasn't he watched Jurassic Park? He's probably made some
Actually, to be fair, I
fairly
made him
qualified-
watch Jurassic Park for the first time in college. So
He never watched Jurassic.
there's a lot of classic movies he hasn't seen. He probably hasn't seen Star Trek: Wrath of Khan. How dare he?
How dare he?
We're
We're trapping him.
well. Hey, it's a good thing this is the last episode that we're recording today because I haven't seen Star Trek: Wrath of Khan either.
Uh-oh. Well,
All right.
just so you guys know, when this episode airs, it will be the last episode.
Because he's gonna murder me.
Don't say that part on air. I might get caught.
Oh, okay. Well,
But he will become, will show up missing, and then in a few years they'll find out that he was unalived.
unalived.
on
yeah.
purpose
Okay, gotcha. I
another
gotcha.
person.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, you Star Trek fans take it so seriously, man.
Well,
I was
so
just joking.
serious.
I was just joking. Oh, yeah, that's right, Joker. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was just joking. I was.
Okay. So what was the fourth line of the 8th cast member on the 3rd day of filming?
Khaan!
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
well,
I've seen the movie.
All right. All right, that's it for this week. It's at the end of every episode of Paleo Bites. I mean, Khaan!